He had nothing, no home, no family, not even $1 to his name. But one night, this homeless man uncovered the truth behind a brutal murder. And instead of being hailed as a hero, the police put him in handcuffs. This is a story of how doing the right thing almost destroyed his life. Stay with me, because the twist at the end will leave you speechless. Meet Marcus Hill. For years, he lived under an old bridge in downtown Chicago. People passed by him every day, never knowing that Marcus wasn't just another face on the streets. He had once been a construction worker, until an accident left him injured and jobless. One bad break after another, and before long, he lost everything. But Marcus still had one thing: a sharp mind and a strong sense of right and wrong. And that's exactly what led him to the murder scene that changed everything. It was a cold night in November when Marcus heard screams coming from a nearby alley. He rushed over and saw a man running out, blood on his hands. Moments later, he found a young woman lying motionless on the ground. Marcus called for help, but no one came. So he did the next best thing. He picked up a discarded phone from the trash, dialed 911, and reported what he saw. When the police arrived, Marcus gave them every detail: the suspect's jacket color, height, and even the direction he ran. But here's where things started going wrong. The detectives didn't believe him. They saw a homeless man, covered in dirt, holding a phone from the trash, and assumed he was a killer trying to cover his tracks. Within minutes, Marcus found himself surrounded by officers. They cuffed him, read him his rights, and threw him into the back of a police car. At the station, no one listened to his story. The evidence, the bloody fingerprints, the eyewitness details, none of it mattered. In their eyes, he was the easiest suspect. For 3 long days, Marcus sat in a cold cell, hungry, hopeless, and furious. He had tried to do the right thing, and it had cost him everything. But fate wasn't done with Marcus yet. A rookie detective named Officer Ramirez reviewed the security footage from a nearby store. And there it was, clear as day, the real killer running away, just as Marcus had described. When the truth came out, Marcus was released immediately. The police apologized, but the damage was already done. He'd lost 3 more days of his life, his few belongings, and the last bit of trust he had in people. But what happened next changed everything again. Marcus's story hit the local news. And when people heard about how he'd been wrongfully arrested for trying to help, the community stepped up. A GoFundMe campaign raised over $50,000. Marcus got an apartment, a new job, and finally his dignity back. In an interview, he said, "I'd rather suffer for telling the truth than stay silent and let evil win." And maybe that's a lesson here. Sometimes, doing the right thing doesn't bring you rewards immediately, but it always brings the truth to light. If this story moved you, remember this: heroes don't always wear badges or capes. Sometimes they wear old jackets and sleep under bridges. Subscribe to this channel, like, share, and drop your thoughts on this video.